There we go. Boy, it's a Friday. Monday came on Friday this week. There we go. Let's warm up. Do some jacks. Warm up. Nice big arm swings. Get loose. Almost. We're just on the cusp of the weekend. I've already made pizza sauce, and I have spinach ready to be chopped up. I mean, it's just that close here. I hope you're all feeling the same way. It's a heat wave here. It got all the way up to 80. I'm sure I have absolutely zero sympathy from you all. And it's a dry heat, too, so it's actually rather pleasant. But 2 days of hot, then it gets cold again. Or I don't know, mid-50s. Mid-50s again. So I actually have firewood in case I need to heat up the house. It's crazy. So big arm swings. Oh, it feels good. Woo, we're into May. Hope you had a nice May Day. And that you're getting ready for Cinco de Mayo. All right, let's do some L's. Do a few L's. Do some L's. Back and forth with the L's. All right, you know what's coming. We got to do some bum kickers. Let's do them because you got to warm up those quads and those hammies. Big squeeze between your shoulder blades. Get that heel up as high as you can, as high as is comfortable. Stretch those quads. Woo, I know this one works so well because I really feel it, especially in that left quad. Stretch. There we go. All right, getting warm, getting ready to move. Let's do just a few more. And then let's just plant our feet 1.5 shoulder widths and then hinge those hips side to side. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Hinge back, side to side. Get a nice stretch on that inner thigh. Not a lot of pressure. Just an easy stretch. You move back and forth. All right, and then let's take it out over your right leg. Just ease it on over there. Easy stretch. All right, good. And let's take it over to your left side. Stretch it out. Awesome. Then come on up and let's just step it back. Reverse lunge and a big I for, oh my goodness, I'm so excited about Friday. Reaching high, reaching high. Yeah, let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Arms up, big reach. Plant that rear heel, get a nice stretch in your calf. Very nice. And let's go into a Y. Because we can. That's always our Y. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. Reach back behind you. Reaching high. Awesome. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Squeeze. Sink down as low as you're comfy. Get a nice stretch in those hip flexors. All right, let's stretch those hammies. Let's just ease it on down, stretch the hamstrings, and then arms right up to the side, thumbs up at the ceiling, squeeze between your shoulder blades. Then using those hamstrings, pull yourself up, palms up, step back and twist, drawing that core in nice and tight. Easy twist. Awesome. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Palms up, step it back, and twist, drawing your core in. You might even feel that right down into that glute. I do. Woo. All right, and let's come on up. Grab onto one of your feet, gentle pull. Stretch that quad a little bit more. Get a little bit more passive here. Hold it, hold it. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Gentle pull. There we go. And let's get those hamstrings a wee bit more with a nice active stretch. Our little Frankenstein style march that we do. We twist, opposite hand, opposite foot. So draw your core in as you kick up. And just kicking up as high as you're comfortable. So don't force it. Just ease side to side. And we get that nice twist. So really twist yourself around. And so we get some nice thoracic twisting happening there. Twist. Nice. Draw your core in. Back and forth. Let's do a couple more. All right, last one. Fabulous. All right, and we're going to get ready to work it out on the floor, starting off with the core. Going to sunbathe bug because it's nice and warm here. And so we're going to be on the floor with a band overhead, holding on to it, kind of like a pullover. But we're just going to hold it isometrically. Boy, I can't say that. Isometrically, right above us, with our sunbathing bug, and then we will go into a half kneeling chop, raising high. So 1 minute. I need to fix my microphones. Give me 1 moment here. There we go. Now we're in business. All right, everyone's already down. Just about ready to go. So I'll just get on down here too. Grab onto your band that you've got attached down low here. And all right, and when we do our sunbathing bug, we draw your core in nice and tight. We're going to keep, try to keep your low back here in against the floor. And what's nice is we bring the knees up, and that just brings your low back. You can actually feel as you bring your legs up. Low back goes right into the floor, which is really nice. So I find it's helpful with this one. It's always to inhale as I extend and exhale. You can try it both ways. You can exhale as you extend and then inhale back. Whichever way you like, just draw your core in nice and tight. And then here we go. Let's do it. Sunbathing bug. So extend one leg. Inhale, exhale back. Inhale and extend. All right, back and forth. So yeah, play around with that. Try some inhaling as you extend. Exhale up. And then try some exhaling as you extend. And inhale back up. Either way, we just always keep the core pulled in tight. I just personally find it easier when I get into this position where my legs are coming down to the floor to inhale so that I can brace my core a bit easier that way. But it's a personal preference. As long as we keep the low back pressed into the floor, that's the important thing here to protect your low back as we do this exercise. All right, last one. And let's come right up onto one of your knees. And we're going to do our kneeling diagonal chop. Half kneeling diagonal chop. So your knee that you're going to be kneeling on is closest to your attachment. And we're just going to raise up and out to the outside. So get yourself in position. Get that core drawn in nice and tight. And let's do it. Exhale up and out. Inhale it back down. So reach it up and out. Awesome. Up and out. Man, you all are dedicated. We've had RV workouts. We've got hotel rooms. We've got porches, the long-standing porch workout, basements, bedrooms, wherever. Doesn't matter. Just give me a tiny little bit of space and a band and I can go to town. Exhaling up, inhaling back down. A few more, and then we'll switch. We'll do the exact same thing on the other side, and then we'll repeat the whole deal. All right, let's do one more. Bring it up and out. All right, great. And we'll switch and do the same thing on the other side. Get yourself in position again. All right, so keeping that band right down here at your hip. And then let's do it. Exhale up nice and high. Inhale, held back down. Just bring it up high. Ease it back down. Awesome. Coming up. Ease it back down. Just nice and steady. Fantastic. Yeah, so this is one I like to go traditional. Exhale it up. Inhale it back down. Nice height, everyone. Reaching up nice and high. And getting that nice twist in there. So we're working the obliques. And getting some nice work in the shoulders. And those pecs. Bring it up. Down. Looking good. Gonna do, I think, one more. And then we'll go right back to our sunbathing bug. Yeah, let's do it. Let's switch back to sunbathing bug. So back onto the floor on our backs. Alrighty. And we get ourselves into position. All right. Bring those knees up. Nice isometric hold with your band, just drawing that core in, and let's do it. Extend, bring it back in, extend opposite leg, bring it back in. Just going out as far as you're comfortable. So really get that core engaged. Just brace. You can even think about it as bracing the core, like when you're doing a heavy lift, whether it be a heavy band lift, heavy dumbbells, a squirmy child, a bag of mulch, all things that we all lift. So extend out, brace, and get that core nice and tight as you extend. Keep the low back. Just think about that, keeping that low back pressed into the floor as you go. And let's do, all right, we can do one more extension. Reach it out. All right, and we're going to come right back up onto our feet. We're going to do another round of diagonal chops, lifting from down low to up high. Whoops, and I'm backward. There we go. All right, get yourself in position. Draw that core in, and let's do it. Coming from your hip all the way up and out. Ease it right back down. Good. Nice and steady. Getting that core fired up for today's workout. Ease it up. Back down. Fantastic. Yeah, looking good. Exhale it up. Inhale back down. Nice twist. You can really feel those core muscles work as you get that high extension, those obliques helping to twist you up and out. Going to do about 2, maybe 3 more. 2, yeah, we can do one more. We can sneak in one more if we're quasi quick. Up and out, and let's switch. Same thing on the other side. And we'll come right back at it again. From the other side, we'll hit it again. Coming from down low, let's just do it. Bring it up. Ease it back down. Good. All right, and you know, this is a different from doing a crunch where you just, it's almost like you feel those abs turning on and off. So now we've got this twist going on, and we're pulling up high. But really think about engaging those core muscles as you reach up, drawing in, thinking about the ice cold water. It feels a little bit different than the leg extensions on our sunbathing bug. But just still think about turning that core on, really get that core fired up. Because we're going to balance it in a moment. We need to have that core nice and working hard. All right, last one. All right, and let's switch. And we're going to get ready to balance. And let me see what's happening here. We're going to need some light dumbbells for our balance. And if you'd like, yeah, we could even take off our shoes today. We don't get to do that often lately because we've been doing some jumps and some other things, but why don't we kick off our shoes? Your piggy boxes, as my dad likes to call them. Take those off. And let's do a little balance with a light dumbbells, light reading, whatever you've got. Water bottles, coffee cups, it doesn't matter. Just a little something, just to give us a little bit of resistance. We're going to continue doing a little warm-up in the shoulders and the upper body and getting a little extra benefit in those muscles. And as always, hydrate. All right. And hopefully Sheila will come back. Michelle said she would be here as well, so we'll see what happens here. We got about 10 seconds. Get yourself in position. Get your right knee in line with your second and third toe. Draw your core in nice and tight. Coming up onto one foot, and let's take it up into an I. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm a little delayed. Oh, I have troubles. Can you all see me? Am I still coming through? I got a frozen freak-out screen. Are we good? We're good. Okay. Sorry. We'll start this over again. That got really weird. I don't know what is happening with my internet today. But it's doing freaky things to me. All right, good morning, Michelle. Glad you made it. Made it just in time for the Joe's delayed internet weirdness. So we're going to do some balance. I's and T's, light reading, coffee cups, whatever you got. Light dumbbells, preferable. Not preferable. I didn't mean to say whatever, what your preference. So let's do it. Let's come up onto your right leg, and I'll quit talking. And as soon as I shut my mouth, everything will be pleasant and quiet. Here we go. Let's reach it up. Oh, it's pleasant and quiet. Here we go. Bringing it back down. And let's come into a Y. External rotation, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Fabulous. And we're going to do a T. Palms down, but thumbs slightly higher than your pinkies. Just slight external rotation to protect that rotator cuff. Up into another I. Awesome. And then let's do another Y. Squeeze it up. And we're going to sneak in one more T. And we're just going to go right into your other leg. Left leg, knee lined up, second, third toe, core tight. And you guessed it, up into another I. Awesome. And then let's come into a Y. Keeping your foot active, protect your little grape. Boy, I'm having a lot of challenge with my grape today. There we go. Nice. And let's go right back at it again. Another I. Big I. Reaching up. Get that nice stretch in those lats, too. Let's do a big Y. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Big Y for yes. Yes, I'm feeling good. Let's do a big T. Big T. All right. Let's set these down, and we're going to go into body weight now. And we're going to start with a single leg squat. Single leg squat. Coming back to your right leg. Knee lined up with your second and third toe. Get your core nice and tight. Woo! And going down as far as you're comfortable. I'm not going to go very far. And then drive it right back up again. So you sink down as much as you'd like. And spoiler alert, I already did these today as part of my knee therapy for my physical therapist. So I'm going to cheat them a little bit and just kind of pretend I'm doing them. All right, nice. So sinking it down, protect your little grape. Squeeze, press up nice and tall. Nice. Coming down. Back up. Let's do last one. Yeah, and then shake it out a little bit. Shake those hips out, and let's go on the other side. Hit that left side. Get your knee lined up, second and third toe. Draw your core in nice and tight. And let's do it. We're going to sink it down. And then drive right back up. Awesome. Coming back down again. Easing it down at your pace, at your tempo if you'd like. Good. Ease it down, and then pressing through the heel, through the ball of the foot. Come up nice and tall all the way up. Yeah, feels so good. Coming down again. Working those quads. Drive it up. And the glute. Boy, the glute really gets a lot of action with these two. Firing it up. And last one. All right. Let's come back to our right leg. And we're just going to do a nice little hip action to get the hip warmed up a little bit more. Knee lined up, second, third toe. We're just going to open up the hip. Going to do these for just about 15 seconds. We'll do a little bit of clock reach as well. Just trying to get the hip nice and loose. There we go. Bringing it up. All right. Now, let's kick to the front. Easy kick. And kicking off to the side. Let's take it back. Whoops. And let's go again to the front. Off to the side. And one more time to the back. All right, shake it out a little bit. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Get your core turned on, draw it in. Let's do it. Let's just open it up. Ease it open and out. All right, going to do a few more right here. And we'll go into that same clock reach we just did. All right, let's do it. Let's reach to the front. Easy kick. And then off to the side. And straight back. Nice. Kick into the front. Off to the side. And last one to the back. Woo! Shake it out a little bit. And we're going to move into a straight leg deadlift now. Just no dumbbells or reading material needed. We're just going to go into a body weight here. So a little bend in the knee, and we're just going to reach down. Coming down as far as you're comfortable. And then flex. Drive yourself all the way back up. Good. And then get under control. Nice. And ease it down. Flex, pull it up, all the way up nice and tall. And then we take it down again, ease it down, down, and then flex. Nice, keeping the hand in nice and close. I love that. Nice job, everybody. Coming down. It helps us keep that form for when we do load this up. All right, nice. And let's switch. Same thing now on the other side. Just shake it out a little bit. We've got 8 seconds. Take advantage of it. Get loose. Get ready to go again on the other side. Core drawn in. And let's do it. Coming down, protecting that little grape. ease it down, and then flex that hamstring. Pull yourself up nice and tall. Good. Coming down again. Ease it down. Nice stretch. And pull. Woo! And let's do it. Coming down again. It's just part of it. Pull it up. Nice. 10 more seconds. I think we can do 2 more. Coming down. Flexing. Pull it up. Yeah, let's do 1 more. Let's ease it down. And then pull it right back up. Woo! And then shake those hips out. Woo, they worked hard today. And let's get ready to do some resistance training. Put your shoes on, and just to let you know, we're going to start with some legs, like I like to do, working from the big muscle groups to the small muscle groups. We're going to actually start with an alternating dumbbell side lunge, followed by a dumbbell Romanian deadlift. All right, so working those inner and outer thighs, and then working the hamstrings a wee bit more. And get yourself a drink as well. So whatever dumbbells you want to use, you may use a couple sets. I usually use a lighter set for the side lunges myself, and then can load up those deadlifts a little bit more, straight leg deadlifts. Easier to do that because we got the advantage of the position that we're in, whereas when we're doing the side lunge, we've got kind of a single leg thing happening as we go back and forth. So not as strong in that as you are with a straight leg deadlift. So however you want to do it. All right, I'm just going to grab these little neon greenies because they're nice and easy to see. And we'll start with that alternating dumbbell side lunge here in 7 seconds. All right, so core nice and tight. Turned it on. Let's head off this direction. Let's do it. Let's just step it out, coming as far as you're comfortable. And then drive it up, a little pause. We take it right back to the other side. Good. Come up, a little pause. Nice. Bringing it out. Just back and forth. We just get that wee little bit of hesitation, we'll call it, where we just stop all momentum. Good. So that we're using all purposeful movement. No inertia. So the muscles are doing all the work. Step it out. Drive it back up. Step it out. Ease it back up. 10 more seconds. I think we can go one more time to both sides. Yeah, easy peasy. Let's do it. And up again. Nice. And then we're going to move right into that straight leg deadlift. So I'm going to come at a little bit of an angle here. Get the core turned on. A little bend in our knees. Actually, I'll just turn sideways-ish. There we go. All right, let's do it. So we're just going to ease it down and then flex those hamstrings. Pull yourself back up. Get those glutes flexed at the top. So, yeah, right back to neutral. You all know what you're doing. You're pros. And then flex, pull it up. Awesome. Inhaling it back down. Keeping the weight in nice and close and flex it up. Yes. Ooh, love it. Coming down. Ease it down. Flex. Working those big muscles in the legs. Good deal. Coming down. Easing it down. And exhale. Drive. Turn those muscles on. Inhaling back down. And exhale. Flex. Pull yourself up. We could do a few more. Coming down. Flex it back up. Yeah, 2 more. We can sneak in 2 more. Coming down. Pull right back up again. And then last one, coming down. And we'll flex it right back up. All right, good deal. And coming right back into another alternating side lunge. Let's head this direction. Just cause we can, heading off to the right. All right, let's do it. Step it out. Drive it right back up. Get that little pause. Ease it out. Little pause. And we just go back and forth. It's no big deal. It's really weird because of this delay thing. It's messing with my head. So try not to get ahead or behind or delay everyone. Stepping it out. Drive it up. Nice little pause. Love it. Coming out. Bringing it up. Fantastic. Ease it out. Good. We could do a few more. Little pause. Ease it out. Little pause. Yeah. 2 more. Coming out. Oh, this is going to work out beautifully. We can do 1 more to the other side. And we're nice and symmetrical. Yes. All right. Now, right back into that straight leg deadlift. So let's just get ourselves in position for that. Woo, get your core turned on. And let's just do it. Easing it right down your shins and flex. Pull yourself all the way back up. You may find that you can go a little bit deeper on this second round as those hamstrings get a little bit more stretched out with every rep. Don't force it, but if they're like, hey, let's go a little deeper, that's okay. As long as there's no pain or it's real strenuous to do that. We don't want to put a lot of stress on the muscles that way. Just whatever's comfortable to work the muscle. Ease it down and then flex, pull it up. Good. Inhale it back down. Exhale, pulling it right up. Keeping that neutral spine. I love it. Coming down, flex. All right, last one, coming down. And then drive it back up. Awesome. And now we're going to move into upper body. And we're going to pair up one of my favorites, a band row. And we're going to pair that up with push-ups. So band row, so coming right off the midline with a band row and doing a push-up right down there on the floor. So when you're ready, grab your stuff and grab a drink anytime you need it. Righty, and 15-second warning here as we walk it back, getting ourselves in position. All right, shoulder blades down and back. Smile on your face, little bend in your knees, and let's do it. Exhale, draw it in, and release. I'll just give you a little count here. Hopefully this will work. And pull it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, pull. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Keep that core tight. Pull. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, and pull. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Several more. Yeah. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Pulling. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Bring it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. And one more. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. And then a quick switch. We're going to drop down onto the floor for some push-ups. Push-up time. Woo! So, knees, full plank, however you'd like to do your push-ups. There are your push-ups. All right, just as long as we get the hands right underneath the shoulders. All right, 4 seconds. Let's get up in that nice strong plank. Tuck your tailbone, and let's do it. Coming down. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, coming down. 2, 1, press. 1, 2, down. 2, 1, up. 2, 1. Keep tucking that tailbone down. 1, press. 1, 2, coming down. 2, 1, press. 1, 2, down. 2, 1, press. 1, 2, lower. 2, 1, up. 1, 2, down. 2, 1, press. 1, 2. Couple more coming down. 2, 1, press. 1, 2. Last one coming down. 2, 1, press. 1, 2. Awesome. And let's hop up, grab your bands, and we're going to turn right back around and work the opposite side. Go right back to the back. Let's do it. Grab your bands, walk it back, get your shoulder blades down the back, nice and relaxed. And again, a little bend in the knees. And let's do it. Pull it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, and pull. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Nice. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Shoulders relaxed. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Pull. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Lots of reps left. This is great. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. And pull. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Last one all of a sudden. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. And right back down on the floor for push-ups. Man, time flies when you're rowing, when you're just having such a good time. Rowing your rows. Let's drop on down. Another set of push-ups. All right, nice strong plank. Get those hands right underneath your shoulders. Come up into your nice strong plank. Tuck your tailbone, and let's do it. Coming down. 2, 1, press, 1, 2, down, 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 2, 1, press, 1, 2, coming down, 2, 1, press, 1, 2, over the halfway point, yeah, down, 1, press, 1, 2, coming down, 2, 1, press, 1, 2, down, 2, 1, press, 1, 2, last one, coming down, 2, 1, press, 1, 2, awesome, come on up, time to switch gears again. All right, next up is going to be a reverse lunge into a biceps curl. So we're going to step back in that reverse lunge, drive up and curl, and then we'll alternate, go back on the other leg, up and curl. And we're going to pair that up with a band tricep kickback. All right, grab my little dumbbells again here. Woo, and get yourself a drink anytime you need it. All righty, and when you're ready, we'll do this thing. All right, up nice and tall. Let's do it here. 5-second warning. And I'm going to step back with my right leg. Why not? Step it back. You go down into a deep lunge if you'd like. Come on up and curl. Awesome. Then go back on the other leg and drive it up and curl. And if you want to go way on down, you can take it way on down, drive it up. That would be awesome. You get a little bit more leg action. I can't do it on this side. Not yet, but soon. Very soon I know I will be able to, but I can't do it on this side. You bring it down, drive it up, curl it up. And if you want to stay up high, that is totally cool. It's totally valid and awesome as well. There we go. Power it up. When we get that deeper lunge, it's just another way we can get a little bit more leg work. Sneaky leg work is what it really is. Let's do one more so we're even. Awesome. And now let's switch to the bands for those band tricep kickbacks. All right, grab your bands. Going to go a little bit lighter weight for this one, personally. So elbows glued to your side, just like a little T-Rex. Shoulders relaxed. And let's do it. Squeeze. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, press. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, good. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Trying to relax those shoulders. Press it back. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, good. Squeezing back. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Chin up a little bit. Press it back. 1, 2, release. 2, what's I'm talking about? 1, 2, release. 2, 1. A couple more. Press it back. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, and one more. Squeezing it back. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Great. Grab your dumbbells again. Ding. And let's go into another set of reverse lunge to bicep curl. All right, let's go back on the other leg this time. Starting off, going back on the left leg. Let's step it back into that lunge. And then come up and curl. And then back with that right side. Down. Drive it up. Curl. Nice. Step it back. Bring it up. Curl. Awesome. Nice and easy peasy. No big thing. Curl it up. Actually, it's a pretty big thing. It's a pretty heavy-duty compound move. That's why I love it so much. Oh, yeah, but you make it look easy. Drive it up. Curl. It's no big deal. We can do this thing. It's Friday. Woo, anything's possible on Friday. And bringing it back. And nice. Curl it up there. Last one. Stepping it back. Awesome. And curl. Woo, dumbbells down. And literally down. We're done with those. And let's come back to one more set of band triceps kickbacks. Last time, working those triceps. Because we're doing these for T-Rex who can't do the push-ups because their little nose is just a little too long. Elbows glued to your side. Bending the knees, and let's do it. Squeeze it back. 2, 2. Release. 2, 1. Pressing. 1, 2. Release. 2, 1. Good extension, everyone. That's awesome. Pressing. 1, 2. Release. 2, 1. Keep that core active. 1, 2. Release. 2, 1. And squeeze. 1, 2. Release. 2, 1. Nice. Pressing. 1, 2. Release. 2, 1. Yeah. Several more. 2. Release. 2, 1. And press. 1, 2. Release. 2, 1. Press. 1, 2. Release. 2, 1. All right, let's switch. There's something else on the hip parade. I thought we were done. Oh, we got to do a little core work, bonus core work. Grab that low down, that low down mangy band you've got on the floor. It's like I'm in a Western sidewinder down there on the floor. Grab your low band, and we'll do or it could be, if you've got a band in the middle, that works too. That works great. It could be middle, could be low. Either side works. We're going to do a knee tap. Going to do a band knee tap. So we're going to stand on that leg that's closest to your band, bring the other knee up, and we're just going to come across. So if your band's attached high, that's okay too, or wherever it's attached, it doesn't really matter. Let's do it. So coming up onto one leg, band knee taps, core tight, bringing it over. You can come right to the knee, which is kind of a fun challenge if you like, or come right above the knee. Or if you want to, you can go all the way past the knee. I need a little bit more stability, so I'm going to give my knee more of a kickstand on this side. Just squeeze it over, ease it back, and get a nice little fly action. You might be feeling that in the pec there as we squeeze it over. Get that nice isometric hold. Get that briefest little pause as we hold it right there, keeping the core active, and then release. Yeah, bring it over again. And yeah, we can do one more. One more. We get to do one more, and then we'll switch sides. All right, we'll switch. Grab my other band I got down here. All right. Stand on the leg closest to your band. Let's do it. Squeeze it in. Bring it back. Nice. Squeeze it right across. And release. Pull it in and hold. Slow release. Good. Squeeze it right back in. Nice, everybody. Good balance work, too. Pull it in, hold. And release. We're having to stabilize against this resistance. So getting some really nice quality bonus. Pull it in. Oh, we got so much time. We got 20 seconds left. How about that? We can keep tapping our knees all day practically. Squeeze it in. And release. Let's do 2 more. Pull it in. And release. And 1 more. Last one. Woo, as I almost fall over, pull it in. And release. Nice. All right. Woo, grab a drink of water, and then let's get ready to do some cardio. All right, so what we've got here for round 1, if you can have a band up high, we're going to do skaters. I know you're like, Joe, are we doing skaters again? I mean skiers. We're doing skaters and skiers. We have an ice thing happening because I love a theme. So we're going to do skaters, and we are going to do skiers. I love throwing the skiers in there because we get that bonus work with a crunch, a little bit more crunch with a core work with getting that crunch in there and getting that pull to work the lats. But we're going to do medicine ball slams or pillow slams for those of you who are in a resonance in type of joint, and then we'll do skaters, ice skaters back and forth, and then we'll do the skiers. All right, as a jog, run, sprint. And then round 2 is going to be step jog, jogging up and down your step or just jogging in place. Band alternating punches, right and then left. And then we'll do a medicine ball chest pass or pillow chest pass. You could even do that into the couch too. Would be good too. However you want to do it, launch that sucker with power. All right, starting with a medicine ball slam. This is just at a jog, though, so not super fast, not super crazy, just at that jog intensity. So you're casually throwing your medicine ball and having a nice chat with your friend on Friday morning, as people do. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Medicine ball slams. So just pick it up, toss it back down, and give yourself that talk test. It's a little bit challenging, but you can carry on a conversation as you throw things. All right, a couple more. Yep. Last one. Woo! All right, let's switch. Skaters. So we're coming into an ice skater. And one and go. Skaters back and forth. Working those ice skaters. You want to get the big skater back and forth, side to side. Little skaters. Any kind of speed you want, or a skater you want to do. Trying to go at a run intensity. So bringing it up a little bit too difficult to carry on a conversation. Then 3, 2, 1. Grab your bands, and we're doing a skier. In 3, 2, 1. Let them rip at a sprint. So skiers at a sprint intensity. Cranking it out. Woo, love it. Pulling through the snow on Friday, trying to get to that pizza. Pulling through. In 3, 2, 1. Switch. All right, 15 seconds. Cool down, active cool down. Keep everything moving. Coming back with a step jog or just jogging in place. Up and down your step or just jogging. But it's going to be at a jog here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jog, step jog. So if you got the step, that brings that intensity up a little bit more. So make sure that you're keeping it at that jog intensity. Whew, so you're back to just chatting with your friend. As you go down the road, all right, getting ready to grab your bands. Grab your bands, let's do it. And we'll do a band punch. All right. And let's do a band punch. And let it rip. Band punch at a run. Just cranking them out. And 3, 2, 1. Switch side. Same thing on the other side. At a run intensity. Punching away. 8 more seconds. And we're going to go to a medicine ball next. 3, 2, 1. Grab your medicine ball. And we'll do a medicine ball chest pass in 3, 2, 1. Medicine ball chest pass. Drive that sucker through the floor. Use that power. Phase 5 power we worked on. See if we can drive it right through the floor. Crank it at 8 more seconds of those medicine ball chest pass. 3, 2, 1. Woo, switch. All right. Shake it off a little bit. Should have our heart rate up nice right now. 10 more seconds and we're coming back to medicine ball slams. All right, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Medicine ball slams. Let them rip. Back to a jog intensity. So big throwdown with that medicine ball. Yeah, power down. But just keep it at challenging to carry on a conversation. Last one. All right, switch. And next up, we have got our skaters. In 3, 2, 1. Skaters. 20 seconds. Skaters at a run intensity. So bring it up a little bit. You can also go slow with the skater with a deeper lunge. It's whatever you like. Fun to play with that. 10 more seconds. And then we're going to grab our bands to do a skier. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your bands. And here we go at a sprint. 3, 2, 1. Band skiers at a sprint. Crank it out. Racing across the snow. Over the frozen tundra. Oh, it feels so good right now. Pull them back hard. Get that nice crunch. Woo! All right, and 3, 2, 1. Woo! Switch. 15 seconds. All right, 10 more seconds of rest. What have we got here? Coming up next is going to be step jog. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step jog. Step jog. Work the step jog. All right, then we're going to go to the band punches just to give you a heads up. Doing a step jog. 10 more seconds. All right, 5 more seconds, and then we're going to grab the bands. In 3, 2, 1. Grab your bands. And here we go. 2, 1. Band punch and a run. So wrap up that intensity a little bit. We're running. It's difficult to talk and run. And switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Just keep punching. Band punch. Keep that arm in tight. Everyone's got their hand up, protect their face. I love it. Woo! 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Nice. Grab your medicine ball again. Medicine ball chest pass. 2, 1. Medicine ball chest pass. Power that ball right through the floor. Yes. Work those strong muscles. See if you can put a hole in the floor. Well, maybe don't do that. Just pretend you are. All right. You can go all the way to China and skip the tariffs. This would be amazing. 2, 1. Let's switch. All right. Coming up next in 10 seconds, medicine ball slams. Coming right back at it again. In 5 seconds, medicine ball slams. In 3, 2, 1. Medicine ball slams. Whew! I got a new medicine ball today. It looks just like the medicine ball I got from another company. Whew! One company's here in the Netherlands. The other company's in Berlin. And they both came from China with the same patent number. Pretty funny. Not a surprise. All right, let's switch. And skaters. 3, 2, 1. Skater time. Back and forth. Work those skaters. Woo! Shooting over the ice. Chris Kringle? No, Chris Kringle. What's his name? Who's the guy? Hans. Let's call him Hans Zimmerman. Hans somebody in the silver skates. All right, here we go. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And switch. Band skiers again. 2, 1. Let them rip. Band skiers pulling back hard. All right. Get that crunch. Pull it back. Woo! Racing fast now. Might get icicles on our brow from all of our perspiring. 2, 1. Switch. All right, we got one more round, I believe. Woo! Yeah, we do. All right, maybe 2. All right, 10 more seconds. Coming back with a step jog. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Step jog. Jogging again. Back to a jog. Bringing it down. Easy peasy doing a jog. Okay. 10 more seconds right here with that jog. Keep working it, and then we're going to grab our bands to do our punches. All right, 5 more seconds. Getting ready to switch. 3, 2, 1. Grab your bands. Band punch. At a run. 2, 1. Band punch. Let it rip. At a run. Cranking it out. So, not quite a sprint, but it's got that intensity to it. Difficult to carry on a conversation. Switch sides. Same thing on the other side. And just keep cranking them out. Arm in tight. Exploding out. Woo! Drive against that resistance. 3, 2, 1. Grab your medicine ball, chest pass. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Medicine ball, chest pass. 20 seconds at a sprint. Cranking it out. Fast as you can go. All right, 10 more seconds. Keep working it. Looking good. And 3, 2, 1. Woo! Switch. All right. Closing in on it now. All right. Got another round coming up here. Medicine ball slams coming up in 10 seconds. In 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Medicine ball slams. All right. Back to a jog with your intensity. Just really let that ball go. And then retrieve it. Not frantically. Because you're jogging. Add a jog. 5 more seconds. Probably do 2 more. All right, last one. Let's switch. Skaters. 3, 2, 1. Skaters. Back and forth, working those skaters. Yes. All right. Hans Christian Andersen. Maybe that's who it was. Or was that the author? You know the person I'm talking about. Back and forth. And 3, 2, 1. Grab your bands and let's do some skiers. Band skiers. 2, 1. Let's do it at a sprint. Woo! It's a sprint. Driving through it. 20 seconds. Going hard. Impossible to carry on a conversation. That's where this should be. Closing in on it. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Woo! 10 more seconds of rest. Coming back with a step jog. And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step jog. Woo! Step jog, no big thing. Doing the step jog. Back to that jog intensity, as the name implies. And we're going to go to a band punch here in about 5 seconds or so. All right, 3, 2, 1. Grab your bands, and let's get ready to do a band punch at a run. 3, 2, 1, punch. All right, burn it out. All right, and here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Same thing on the other side. And then we just keep punching, keeping it in tight still. Got that hand up. Protect your face. The elbows in tight. Both of them. Yes, 2, 1. And grab your medicine ball. Medicine ball chest pass again in 3, 2, 1. Medicine ball chest pass. Woo! Things are getting crazy on Friday morning. Working our way through it. 10 more seconds. It's finite. And 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch. All right, quick rest. Quick rest. And then keep resting. Keep moving. And grab a drink of water because actually it's cool down time. had these rests. It's like, I think that's it. And then I saw that we had a minute of rest. And then we'll have a big rest. We're going to do a little bit of shoulder therapy, so just keep everything moving right now. And as we do our shoulder therapy, we're going to use a band to do some external rotation. So if you can get that, see if I can get mine set up here. What is happening? I got more bands than I know what to do with. Here we go. Get yourself a band for some external rotation. A little bit of work for that rotator cuff. Yes, I have one down here as well. All right. So walk it on out here. And let's try to do something crazy. So we'll keep the elbow glued to your side. And we're just going to pull the band out. And let's do this. Just slowly keep those feet moving. I'm going a little fast with my band. I should slow it down a little bit. I was trying to rub my head and pat my tummy or something. So let's go back and forth. Feet just kind of moving with the flow. Keeping the elbow glued to the side. Woo, you can feel that band light up that rotator cuff. Great exercise for that shoulder health. So squeeze, keep the elbow glued to your side. Going to do a few more. Here we go. Yeah. And we'll do the same thing on the other side here in a moment. I got to do a quick switcheroo. All right, and let's switch. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. When you're ready, you can just get right into it if you want. I just needed to get an appropriate band. There we go. All right, same thing on the other side. Just keep the elbow glued to your side. Keep those arms moving. Keep the arm moving, please. That's the whole point. But keep those legs moving as well. So we don't just kind of come out of that cardio and stop. Squeeze it out there. Keep the elbow glued tight. Oh boy, yeah, feeling that. I'm feeling it. I hope you're feeling it there too. Working that rotator cuff. That one. We got 18 more seconds, and we'll do the same thing again. One more time, hitting both sides. A little therapy for those shoulders. Helps keep our posture nice upright. All right, here we go. 5 more seconds, and then we'll switch. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Same thing on the other side. Grab your other band or just spin around and just keep cranking them out. There we go. Easy peasy. So we ended with those all those chest passes and all those punches. Great exercises. Great to use them as cardio, but they tighten up the pecs a lot, and that tends to roll the shoulders in and pulls on the rotator cuff. So we want to strengthen that rotator cuff so we can bring the shoulders back and have this more upright posture, which also, if we're up nice and tall, also helps your breathing. If people have posture where they're a little bit rolled in, and especially for some adults as they get older, they really get this more of a humpback type of a thing. They get less oxygen. So we want to make sure we can keep that spine nice and long and shoulders back so we can keep the oxygen coming into the brain. Let's switch sides. We'll do the same thing on the other side. All righty. So So Mama was right when she said, sit up straight. So let's do it. Do this one for Mom. Nice, easy squeeze out to the outside. There we go. Gonna do a few more. All right. And as if you feel that elbow start to slip away, make sure you get it glued back to your side again. Then it turns into a shoulder exercise when it hits the delt, which is cool. But for right now, we just want to concentrate on the muscles on the back of the shoulder, hitting the rotator cuff. This is an exercise you could do every day. It's a lightweight band, and you can just do this couple sets, maybe 3, 30, 45 seconds. All right, now, we should be kind of cooled down, but let's just move. Let's feel that warm May air. Yeah. Be a tree with all sorts of butterflies and bees and birds just having a big time. There could be some raccoons in there too. Who knows? Probably a possum hanging around. So just move with it. Have fun. Enjoy all the wildlife tickling your bark. And just rustle in the breeze because you've got nice fresh leaves. All righty. And let's do this. We've got so much spring energy. Let's make a nice big energy ball. Let's send it down to that southern hemisphere. Those people, they're moving to fall. Let's send them some energy. Just send it out there. Woo! And then step it back. Then hands up in a big eye. Ooh, I'm feeling good on Friday. Reaching up high. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Big reach. All right, feeling that full extension. Let's go into a Y. Sink on down into this one as low as you'd like to go. Get a nice stretch in your hip flexors. That's okay. It's that time of the day. See, perfect. No problem. Just an error. It's okay. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back, easing down as far as you're comfy. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. Reaching back. And let's stretch those hamstrings a little bit. Let's just ease it down. Keep your hands just right here on your shins and just feel those, just enough pressure. We want to feel the stretch in the hamstring. So coming down as far as you're comfortable. Lift your head a little bit so you're looking about 3 feet in front of your toes. Ooh, and then this easy stand on up, palms up at the ceiling, step it back, and let's twist all the way around as far as you're comfortable. Drawing that core in. And then let's come forward, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Palms up, step it back, and twist. All right, and then come on up, and let's grab one of your feet. Oh, those quads I keep talking about. Man, here we go. Feeling them. Easy stretch, and a little bit more balance work. Still thinking about the little grape in your shoe. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Come on up, gentle pull. All righty, and then let's drop on down and let's stretch out those hammies because we did a lot of straight leg deadlift action today, and let's get those hamstrings nice and stretched. So one leg up at the ceiling, grab one right below your knee, a little gentle pressure, and just pull it in, and then flex your toe down towards your head. Feel a little extra bonus stretch there, and just applying enough pressure that you feel the stretch, but not pain. All right, and then roll that ankle. Go both directions. All right, and then let's drop your foot down. Kick your heel to the outside, and then come up and over your body. See if you have any tightness on the outside, which surprisingly I don't today. That's a thrill, and you can keep your toe flex or roll your ankle a little bit more. Keep that nimbleness. We want it everywhere, starting down at the ground and working all the way up. So we can move easily. Let's switch sides. Do the same thing on the other side. Bring that leg up. Gentle pull right below the knee. Squeeze it in. Flex your toe down. Feel a nice stretch. And then roll your ankle. Back the other way. All All right, and then let's drop that lower leg down, kick your heel to the outside, and then come up and over. And think we'll tighten this there. Flex your toes. Roll your ankle. Alrighty, and then from here, let's ease on up. Oh, Shadow, nice to see you. Come on up. Put your feet together. Your fingertips behind you. Roll your shoulders back. Press your pelvis forward as far as you can go, and just trying to ease your knees down to the floor so we get a nice stretch on those inner thighs, and then drop your head back. Let your mouth drop open when your jaw, when your head can't go back anymore. Close your jaw. Get a nice stretch in those neck muscles. Alrighty, and let's come on up. Ease it on up. Grab a maybe a massager or a band, whatever, and let's do a quick stretch in those triceps as well. With all those kickbacks, all those punches, those triceps and push-ups, triceps got a lot of work. So just pull gently, stretch it out. Here we go. Get those triceps some nice love. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Pull it down and back. Easy stretch. Alrighty, and let's set those down. Woo, and let's just close out this Friday workout. Let's do it. All right, let's just exhale it down, and then nice deep breath in. Oh, breathe in that May air. It's so nice and fresh. Exhaling down. Nice deep breath in. Getting all the wonderful smells, but magically none of the pollen is. It's incredible. And down one more time. Exhaling down. Nice deep breath in. Filling yourself with energy for the full weekend. Oh, yeah. Friday workout done.